Dog Ecks. All right, motherfuckers, my name is Cornbread. You say get it, get it. All right, I'm gonna be dropping some knowledge on you guys, and if you're mopping up when I'm spilling, if you're digging what I'm saying, you say get it, cornbread. Get it, cornbread. I was having a drink over at Hooters, and I'm really embarrassed about it, so if we could pretend that I was having a drink at the Anthropology, that'd be great. So I'm having a drink at Anthropology, and you know that fake fucking flirting that they have to do, that corporate mandated, how do you do? It's disgusting, right? It's deplorable, but game recognized game. At the end of the transaction, I got a slip of paper with her Facebook URL. You ever get this? It's the most impersonal piece of information you could give someone. It's like, you could also write down your Facebook URL, or you could write down, you're nice, but not nice enough for me not to say fuck you. You know, I could have had more personal interaction if I had friended Subway. Because at least Subway gives me the fresh buzz sub of the month at the top of every month. And Subway doesn't take sexy pictures of itself in the bathroom mirror. I hate people with bumper stickers. Are you guys with me? Good idea. Let's put it on a bumper sticker and spread the word. No, I hate, and by hate, I mean I'm kind of jealous of people with bumper stickers because it means they believe in something. It's like a guy with a tattoo. As much as that person is kicking my ass at the end of the night, it's just like, wow, you really thought that was a good idea. I don't have that at all. I don't hold on to anything. I don't believe in much. I'm just this side of a serial killer. But I'm lazy, so I became a stand-up comedian. And then the other thing I don't get is that they have to represent that idea for the whole club. And I'm not that good of a driver. It gets me nervous already just thinking about it. Because I know when someone cuts me off in traffic, the only information I have on that person is whatever idea is on their bumper. I was like, come on, Jesus is Lord. It's called a turn signal. What the fuck? I'd rather be paragliding. We have to share the road. What the shit? Yin yang cross Jesus fish? We have to do this together. The only time I did hold a bumper sticker was when it was an Obama bumper sticker from the last election, and the only reason I did that was because the girl at the farmer's market was very cute. She was very cute. I'm left, but maybe for the wrong reasons. Maybe because I just find it easier to get along with those people. I don't know if I have any strong political stance. I just think I watched MTV at a very specific time when I was deciding what was cool. So it was like cross-color pants and attending town hall meetings with Bill Clinton. That's what I'll be doing for the next year. But it's starting to affect me because I get very sensitive to like bad words, like derogatory words, like dangerous words, like the N-word. Why did I say that one at regular value? But anyway, but I'm also a fan of hip hop music, so it's kind of a conflict in interest. So I downloaded the latest 50 Cent mixtape, and I'm gonna share the first line with you. In order to save me embarrassment, let's pretend the derogatory term for black people is fraggles. And the derogatory term for homosexuals is, doozers. Here's the first line of a 50 Cent mixtape. I'm driving to work, very excited to hear this new song. I don't know, man, I think these fraggles are doozers! And I ducked. I literally ducked in my seat. Because it was like oncoming fire to me, and then I had to pull over and calm down. It was like, oh, he's offended so many people, this isn't right. I had to get out of my car, I got in the back seat and crawled under my NPR blanket. That I got for a reasonable donation. Actually, DMX is getting out of jail this month. Is anyone excited? Is anyone terrified? Right. Either way, you're right. Because he's brilliant and he is dangerous. He's like, I don't know, like a Che Guevara or Buster. But what I miss about him is in the late 90s, early 2000s, he had this great way of censoring himself. So I would actually seek out the radio edit because it was far better than the actual album version. So like, instead of like, bitch better leave, it would be like, what? Or yeah. Bottle crash, chain dropping, R2-D2's concerned. Can't whistle today. And I miss that. I wish that was still going on today. Like when I hear an Eminem song, he does a radio edit. It's very lazy. He just drops the bad word completely. So like in a song, it'll be like, I get a heart from this, now stick it in. But if he just put a little more effort, it could be, I get a heart, awooga from this Hadouken, stick it in. Anyone here into anal? I'll go there. I've never been, but if you put it on a survey, I will bubble strongly agree. Because something happens when it's offered, when it's on the table, in the man's mind, perhaps a woman's mind as well. I never bothered to ask. But, so here's the story. I was laying in bed with my lover after the loving, and we're talking about what gets us going, what turns us on, and I say, working with my hands. Or Akira Kurosawa films. And she says, oh, you can stick it in my butt if you want. And then there's this smile that happens on my face. It's not this smile. It's one that can't be replicated anywhere else but in that situation. And it's hard to explain to people who haven't been there. But the only way I could think to explain it is it must be how Harry Potter felt when Hagrid told him he was going to Hogwarts. What? There's this whole world of magic and mystery. I've been living under the stairs for 11 years. I used to be a far worse, I used to be a terrible drunk. I used to be a monster. And now I'm just a functional drunk. I'm just not as bad as I used to be. I used to have to make that phone call in the morning to make sure that everything was cool. So I'd call my friend, and this would be her report. Doug, you were a monster last night. Did you know that? You kept asking Jared to punch you in the face. You arm wrestled everything. Everything. And you ate a cop. But now, I still black out drunk, but I'm more at peace with myself. So when I make the call in the morning, it goes a little something like this. Doug, last night you were righteous. You gave my new boyfriend a ride to the airport. When he told you that he doesn't invert the Y when he plays Halo, you didn't lecture him. And you gave us 5 new ideas on how we could lessen our carbon footprints. You just kept calling everyone Fraggles and Doozers. I had this, okay, so this happened to me just recently. I met a gal, and things were getting hot and heavy. Boy, you believe me. Believe me when I tell you, things are getting pretty serious. And as I'm trying to go downtown, she says this to me. She says, oh, I don't like that. And isn't that yes? The what you didn't know was as loud as it was is the exact right response. It's terrible, right? It's an injustice. Like, I want to take her to, like, women's studies class and show her that, yeah, you deserve this. This is going to be great. I'm going to take you to the monologues. So that's the bad thing about it, is that, like, I'm dating a girl that doesn't know her own worth. But the good thing about it is it's the same Harry Potter routine, but I get to be Hagrid in this situation. So, like, turn out the lights. We're going to the 9 3/4 station, honey. Thank you, everybody. I'm Doug Ecks.